Oh, just released Andre Wade. Yeah, I already know. It's been a nice weekend. Oh, it's been a beautiful day. Yeah, in H-Town. It's been a beautiful day. Oh, but I pray peace upon y'all families. I pray peace upon y'all loved ones that's incarcerated. And I just pray that visitation went well. News was well accepted. Smiles was on your faces. Because I know, I told you. Well, you can enjoy watching them eat them honey buns. Drinking them sodas. Oh, visitation weekend. Oh, it's a blessing. For all y'all that was able to go, I just pray peace up on y'all safety. Today, I've been really thinking on this one. I've been thinking on this one. Yeah. You know, when I was incarcerated, and at a point, California had the largest prison system in America, in California. And Texas went boom by and became the largest prison system in the United States. But you know that downcrease and that upcrease that took place among them two states was that in California they went to letting people go out of prison, and then closing down prison because they was letting people out. And in the courts, it wasn't a lot of people given time, that kind of time, so they was able to close down prisons and release inmates. But Texas started building more prisons and housing more inmates. It became very large. But this is what takes the place. I told you that inside the courtrooms, see, a lot of times we don't speak about the courtrooms on prison shows. And I want to just go about how the time that I was going through that courtroom in 185 here in Houston, Texas, Harris County. And I went to jury trial. I went to 2 jury trials. So, you know, I had one of the most experience I'd never had in my life, right? And I say this because when I got to that point where I knew I was going to jury trial, so we had got to that setting when we had to pick the juries. Now, I don't know how many of y'all had ever sat on a jury or how many of y'all ever been tried by a jury. I was tried by a jury. And when I was picking them, they had some of the damnedest characters. And I don't know if any of y'all been through this stage as a juror, but them jurors something else. Man, they was picking them, you know. My lawyer, she was scratching off and doing this here, and they asked this one guy, this Caucasian guy, big old white dude, and he looked like something come up out of a cowboy movie. You know, he was all big and eyes was big, and he got up there, he was up there, and they was asking him, he say, I don't, and he was doing all this, and so he said, I don't think I can go through it because he looked just like a guy just mugged me, you know, in Chicago. I say, so my lawyer, hurry up, scratched him off. And so, this was one of them experiences I had never, experienced, right? And then, picking these people, and you scratching these people off, and you learning, you looking what your lawyer doing, right? So we had got to that point, right? And this lady, a Caucasian lady, white lady, got up there. And she said, she started crying. She was crying. She said, he looked just like a person just mugged me last month. I said, oh, Lord, these people, what I'm gonna line up or something, man? She was just like, she's like, he just looked like a person that just robbed me last month. Man, some of the things people say in these jurors. And you know, these jurors, you know, they looking at you, and you know, once you pick the ones that's just gonna go to trial with you, right? And so I got and they watching me, right? And I'm watching them, right? I'm looking at them, yo. So, you know, I had a case, and the case, and I didn't do it. And two guys supposed to have got robbed in this trial. And you know, the description, it didn't fit me. The moral of the case didn't fit me. The manner of the case, it didn't fit me. It didn't coincide with nothing I do when I really do something, right? At that time. And it was something else because these people found me guilty. These people found me guilty. And I was like, damn. And I mean, all the evidence I had that was in my favor. And I was like, man, these people found the jury. And they sit there and they look at you, not knowing no law, but basically hearing and accepting what's going on. Man, them people found me guilty. Those people found me guilty. And I just couldn't understand why they found me guilty. After all the evidence that I had, they found me guilty. And I just, get back up in this light. I just couldn't understand how the jury could have found me guilty in the manner that they found me guilty in. And it just, it totally amazed me how, and when I was inside the county and I was being sentenced, or waiting to go to trial, that I heard and I talked to so many men inside the jail with me that I just couldn't believe that they was found guilty off of some of the evidence. And I know some of y'all that's watching my show and y'all done been through this here, y'all know and y'all understand how the jury just, you know, it's like they take, you know, so much upon their own and just find you guilty of that. And I just didn't understand. I couldn't understand. And it just took me by a total surprise. Total surprise. And I just had to speak on the jury. Because I really never just focus on reminiscing about them, but I couldn't help it because it's been at me because I'm still fighting this case right now today, even after I served the time. I'm still about to go back to court, y'all. To go back to court, and you know, and I think about this right now on how I still have a chance. Even though after all these years, I still have a chance to win this case. So much of a blessing. So much of a blessing for this second time. This second chance. Because the jury found me guilty. And my private investigator that was working on my case, and she said, you're gonna beat this case. And this is the how she felt at that time before the trial because of her investigations. The jury, she asked them, how could they find me guilty with all the evidence I had? And the jury said that They didn't believe. They didn't believe my witnesses. They wasn't substantial enough. What? You didn't believe them? Man, that wasn't right. The jury wasn't fair that day. They wasn't fair. The jury. Hey, if you ever be in that position where you have to pick a jury, ooh, be careful. Because the jury, they'll find you guilty even though you're innocent. This is Andre Wade, and I'll be back with something else.